Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. I'm standing outside a flip that we've had for sale for 3 to 4 weeks, had a ton of showings, and has not sold. And I know the number one reason why it probably hasn't sold, that's because it's got some hideous paint that we are responsible for. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This was a house that we actually let our roofer repair. It was really easy, paint, flooring, and he'd want to do a flip for us for a long time. Great roofer, had done a lot of really fast, cheap roofs for us. And so we had him do this house. And the first time I walked in here with Nikki, who's my project manager, after seeing the paint, I'm like, oh, it hasn't been painted yet. But it had been painted. It was just not an amazing color. And the contractor actually picked the color, the roofer. We have a rule not to let our contractors pick the colors, but it did end up happening on this house for whatever reason. So the number one complaint on this house is paint. I have no reason to fault people for that because I don't like it either. And something else we had the contractor do as well was we painted the cabinets. They were oak before. We'll have a before video on YouTube and Facebook that you can see if you want to see what the cabinets look like. But we asked him to paint the cabinets and put on the Home Depot laminate pre-made counters, and instead he built his own laminate counters, which look much worse than the Home Depot ones. And the cabinets are like, they didn't sand them, they didn't prep them, just horrible work. And it was kind of our fault. I should have just had stuff redone before we listed it, but we thought we'd see what happened, we'd list it and see what people thought. We've had, like I said, 54 showings or something. And we had one buyer threaten to bring us an offer, but they backed out. They actually did send us an offer, and then we're getting ready to accept it, and they backed out. Not sure why. But the plan now, which is never fun, but we're gonna have it repainted. So we've got guys outside, a different crew who we've worked with a bunch. There they are. They're gonna come through, repaint all the walls, touch up a few other things, you know, replace door hinges. These are all things we asked our roofer to do over and over and over again. You know, there's a little tab right there. They didn't paint behind the toilet. Just really cheap, lazy stuff. And we'd asked him to do this stuff so many times, and he just never did it. And so on top of that, garage is full of stuff that we asked him to move lots of times. On top of that, he's just dropped the ball on our roofs lately too. Not responding to texts, not responding to calls. You know, we've had roofs that have had to be done for closing that isn't getting done in time. So not only did he really drop the ball on this house repairing it, but he's dropped the ball on his main business, which is roofing. So we don't know if something's going on with him, he's just too busy, or there's another problem. But we have brought in a new roofer too to start working on those as well. Things like this. Supposed to take that off, supposed to take that off. Just lots of little things. And frustrating, sucks having to paint a house twice. But if we do get it painted again, we have it looking much better. It should sell quickly, might sell for more money, and it will be worth it. So you can't really say, oh, we're not gonna paint it because we already painted it. You just have to bite the bullet sometimes and look at it as a business decision. Hey, even though I already spent money painting it, if we paint it again, it's gonna make me more money from this point moving forward than if we leave it as it is and try and drop the price or anything like that. And if we take it off and paint it, we can pull it off the market, pull it off the MLS, and then relist it as a brand new listing, which hopefully will get it some more action as well. So that's the story on this house. The basement's unfinished, that's why I didn't go down there, not much to see there. We will hopefully get this done in like a week or less. Should be real easy. Get it listed, and then we'll give you an update on what happens in. Maybe I'll do another quick video after we paint it the second time and see what it looks like. And we are going to redo these cabinets as well and make sure they're done right this time. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Always appreciate the thumbs up, the likes. If you have any comments, leave them below and I'll try to respond to them. And we'll have a lot more house flipping, rental property, and advice videos coming up.